No, it's not. This is not what I wanted. No, this is not it. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Before 1800s, water activities weren't popular. Having your body fully wet was something scary, and they thought you'd die because of a strong wave that can swallow you. But the doctors found out that swimming can cure the depression. People flocked to the seaside for popular seaside activities such as swimming, surf bathing, and diving. A need for special costume that retained modesty but was free enough to enable the wearer to engage in sports became obvious. Especially in case of women, a new swimwear was necessary. It was impossible to swim comfortably in a dress such as unitards. In the United States, the modest two-piece made its appearance during World War II when wartime rationing of fabric saw the removal of the skirt panel and other superfluous material. Meanwhile, in Europe, fortified coastlines and Allied invasions curtailed beach life during the war, and swimsuit development, like everything else non-military, came to a standstill. On July 5, 1946, French designer Louis Weird unveiled a daring two-piece swimsuit at the Piscine Molitor, a popular swimming pool in Paris. Parisian showgirl Michelle Bernardini modeled a new fashion, which Weird dubbed bikini, inspired by a newsmaking U.S. atomic test that took place off the Bikini Atoll in the Pacific Ocean earlier that week. A revolution generally represents a complete turnaround from one way of doing things to another way that is usually diametrically opposite. Most are motivated by the common people deciding to use their advantage to overwhelm their own leadership. It was such a moral and sexual revolution in the late 1960s that many Americans were shocked by its scantiness, and the bikini was even outlawed as a form of public attire in many US cities. The bikini has revolutionized swimwear all over the planet, and the fashion world has never again been able to launch a trend so powerful using so little fabric. The bikini became popular in the 1960s with the emergence of a variety of formulas never seen before to reveal the female body. One of them was related to sports, with no aesthetics concern. It was not only a wear style, but also a way of life publicizing those light and sweet Hawaiian movies which show the marvels of surfing. Little by little, with the advent of the birth control pill and the sexual liberation, the bikini conquered its place in the world. Bikini brought liberty to the world. A great example would be Leila Diniz, who had liberal ideas and attitudes about sex and who raised the discontent of both feminists and the Brazilian military government. An evidence of her liberty is that she offended the conservative members of society by going to the beach in bikini when 8 months pregnant. Lilia will be remembered as free spirit and a woman at peace with the world. The bikini fashion kept evolving and in the 1980s required perfect bodies which were shaped in health clubs to show off during the summer. Revitalization to the beach fashion was brought. It went from the hang glider and dental floss bikini to a lower cut called Saint Tropez. Croquette bikinis, a hit in the 70s, were back. Bottom sides became narrower with a larger back. The low-cut underwire tops and the adjustable slide triangle tops were also fashionable. It was a health-conscious generation with a sporty new athletic style. The stands still demanded toned bodies, more athletic than in the 80s. Fashion became even more functional. In the following years, the textile industry bet on the success of smaller bikinis with low waist and sides tied with a ring. The beach fashion also brought a mixture of solid and pattern prints, as well as many different vibrant colors in the same production. And so the fashion goes on following the wave of the times.